Hey guys, what's up? Snowflake here, and welcome to another episode of my drafted team. And it's been going pretty well recently. Last time we took on Everton at Goodison. After a little bit of a dodgy start, we picked it up. Toko Akambi, Bale, and Fernandez all scoring goals in a comfortable win. We then got a surprise draw against Malmo, who scored after a big mistake by Laporte. You probably should have put them away long before that, but it's not really going to affect our chances of qualifying from the group, so it doesn't matter too much. Then we played Watford at home, and Toko Akambi scored 2 more goals as we got ourselves another Premier League win. And just having a quick look at Toko Akambi's form recently, he has scored 8 goals in his last 5 games. So he's definitely our star attacker at the moment. And hopefully he keeps that form up, because we have a very big game coming up away to Manchester City in the derby, where a win would send us top of the league. Then we play against Wolfsburg in the Europa League, where we only need to draw with them to confirm qualification. A win would also confirm top spot. And then we play Leicester at home in the league. That's a Leicester team that are currently in mid-table, so hopefully not as strong as in real life. Okay, Arsenal interestingly held by Crystal Palace at home. Wolves beating West Ham. Okay, almost making a mill for Daily Blind. Okay, we're good at tackling. It's probably mainly due to Wan-Bissaka. Alright, we've got an international break to navigate through first. Okay, Matip is not happy because he's not in the team. This is annoying. Okay, Chong is doing very well, that's good to hear. And Fabra made it to Team of the Week in that win against Watford. And let's give Toko Akambi some praise, because he's been doing very, very well. Cruz 1 to 3 days out with a tight hamstring. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, a couple of internationals then. Not 2 great games for Lloris and Wan-Bissaka, but it is an England debut for Aaron Wan-Bissaka, and his team managed to win against USA, so good for him. Dybala goes down from star player to important, Cazorla down from important to squad, and Fernandez from starter to fringe player. But yeah, congratulations to Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, can't believe he hasn't played for England in real life to this point. Well, I think that's more because he seems to get injured every time England call him up. And the right back spot is pretty hotly contested with Walker and Alexander-Arnold and Trippier as well. Oblak played as Slovenia lost to Austria, did okay, but didn't keep a clean sheet. Chong, best in training. I can't praise him because I already just did that, but good job by Tahith. More internationals. Bale got an assist. Rating wasn't that good as Wales beat Slovakia. Clean sheet for Navas against Haiti. Dybala didn't play well for Argentina. Got subbed off against Uruguay. Rodriguez and Fabra very games as Colombia beat Venezuela. But Toko can be on form, scoring twice as Cameroon beat Ethiopia 4-0. I'm going to talk to the media about my players. Okay, under 23s versus Stoke. Couple of first team players in there, so let's take a look. Is Marchetti. Malone finds Edwards. Edwards back to Marchetti. He sets up Malone and Malone puts it wide. Limberski's corner finds Pugnall. And is blocked by Akanji for a corner. Limberski takes it and has found Pugnall, and this time the Limberski-Pugnall combo works and Harry Pugnall gives us the lead. Here's Ngoy for Stoke to Malone. Goes long and Campbell will get there first. Campbell goes for goal, but he's put that one wide of a post. McLean now with a corner. Headed away by Murphy. McLean has another chance. Cross finds Ngoy with a header off a bar. Kanji's then gone for goal, but Ellis makes the catch. Ainsworth's throw gets it back from Murphy. Cross comes in. Rossiter heads it down for Fisher. His shot is blocked though. Here's Edwards for Stoke. Inside to Marchetti. And Doucouré shoots first time and it hits the post. It's not the same Doucouré that plays for Watford, I'd imagine. Now Hardy to Fisher. Fisher's cross headed away by Martins Indy. Murphy back in there. Header away. It comes to Rossiter. Murphy shoots, but it's blocked by McLean. And that's it. A 1-0 win for us. Harry Pucknell with the goal. More international games. An assist for Jordi Alba as Spain beat Faroe Islands 8-2. And Laporte playing well as France beat Moldova 2-0. Okay, and Oblak did alright as Slovenia beat Israel. City drew their last game with Chelsea. And Dunk, tight calf, 1 to 3 days out. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Fernandes, though, 12 days to 2 weeks out with pulled ankle ligaments. A little bit more of an issue. And that may see him sit out for this whole episode. Okay, Matip wants to leave. Okay, Matip's happy with how I handled that. It's good. Ooh, and Alba pulled knee ligaments, out for 2 to 3 weeks. That's another blow which we didn't really need. Let's look at the international reports. So Paulo Dybala managed to score as Argentina beat Bolivia 5-0. Alba, of course, got injured in Spain's 2-0 win over Norway. Rodriguez and Fabra did alright as Colombia drew with Chile 1-0. Rodriguez assisted the goal. Laporte played well as France beat Iceland 4-0. And another Toko Akambi goal as Cameroon beat Namibia 4-1. And now Matip has bruised his ankle and he's 1 to 2 days out as well. Injuries happening left and right. Alright, Laporte going back to Manchester City to face his old boss and his old team, I guess. This is going to be a tough match. Let's go less attacking. Let's go to balanced and play for set pieces, I guess. City side not too good at defending those. Wow, Galatasaray losing against 10 men. Kasim Pasha, yes, De Bruyne's a good player. Another brilliant week of training for Mr. Chong. Okay, looks like it's Derby Day. Okay, so we're going to make 2 changes from the team that beat Watford. Fabinho's going to come back in for Cruz, and it's going to be Cazorla to replace the injured Alba. Bale will switch over to the left. Cazorla starts on the right. And massive lack of options means an injured Joel Matip has to play on the bench. And City will line up with Ederson in goal, Cancelo, Stones, Otamendi and Mendy at the back, Rodri holding, De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva in the middle, Mahrez and Zaha on the wings, and Aguero up front, with Bravo, Angelino, Emre Can, Jesus, Fernandinho, ex-United boy Harry Maguire, and Zinchenko. Okay, it'll be weird if Maguire was to somehow score a winner in this game. I hope that scenario doesn't come to fruition. Okay, Manchester Derby. Winner goes top. And if it's a draw, City stay top by a point, as Bale's already been fouled. Early yellow for Laporte against his old team. City free kick, De Bruyne to take. And Stones with a header, which is just over the bar. Almost a lead for Manchester City. Now it's Cazorla looking for Dybala, but Bernardo Silva cuts it out. And now Wilfried Zaha brings it forward, as if City's attack wasn't stacked enough. Aguero tries a shot, but it's not a very good one. Not what you'd expect from Sergio Aguero. Wan-Bissaka free kick now to Fabinho. Finds Bale on the left. Good pass. Bale cuts inside and finds some room to shoot and forces a good save out of Ederson, and we'll have a corner. Rodriguez will take it, and Zaha heads it behind for another corner. It will be James again, and Fabinho rises to meet it but heads it over the bar. City goal kick, Ederson short to Otamendi. Now Mendy, back to Otamendi, Mendy again, De Bruyne, looking for Aguero. That's a good pass. Aguero forced to run away from the goal, but gets a good shot away, and Oblak makes a very good save. City corner though. De Bruyne to take. And Fabinho heads it away. It's come out to Mahrez. Mahrez is cross blocked by Bale, and we'll deal with that. Fabra's throw to Fabinho. Back to Fabra. Laporte. Fabra again. And he's gone long. Stones heads it away though. Rodri, Silva. Stones looks for Mahrez and finds him. De Bruyne, first time pass, finds Cancelo. And Cancelo finds himself through on goal. But Oblak makes the save. Cancelo then pulls it back, but Fabinho gets there before Mahrez. City looking like the better team. De Bruyne with a free kick. Mahrez at the back post, but that angle's too tight and it hits the side netting. De Bruyne free kick, short to Aguero. Back to De Bruyne. Switches it to Mahrez on the left. Mahrez pulls it back. Zaha somehow tipped over by Oblak. Don't know how he managed to save that, and don't know how Zaha didn't find the net. De Bruyne corner. Zaha's header again tipped over by Oblak. It's relentless pressure from City at the moment. Cancelo gets booked. City throw. Mendy to Rodri. Across to De Bruyne. Silva. This is a good run, but it's a poor shot, and we'll live with that. Okay, it looks like we're going to escape the half at 0-0. Yep. So, not been a great game for us, but we are away to Manchester City, so we kind of expected this to be tough. Yeah, do it for the fans. Laporte, please don't get booked, and Fabra, show everyone what you can do, I guess. That's what my assistant's done anyway. And Aguero's already through right after the start of the second half. But Oblak has saved it. He's a very good player to have in goal, Oblak. But De Bruyne now goes for goal from distance. And Oblak once again showing incredible reflexes to stop Manchester City. 8 shots on target now he's kept out. Now we've got a throw. Wan-Bissaka to Cazorla. Back to Wan-Bissaka. And Wan-Bissaka's gone for goal. It's gone well wide though. Not really what you want him to be doing. City free kick from the right. De Bruyne whips it in. And the header has gone in by John Stones. Oblak this time unable to keep it out. It's John Stones' first goal for Manchester City. And they lead with 36 minutes to go. And can't say it was undeserved. Now we've got to try and find ourselves an equaliser. Bale gets himself a yellow card, not what I had in mind. We've got a throw though. Wan-Bissaka to Hummels. Cazorla, Wan-Bissaka. Rodriguez, Fabinho switches it to Fabra. Fabra to Bale. Under a bit of pressure. He's sent that one long looking for Toko Ekambi. It's going to be easy for Ederson to collect. Ederson, that's a good pass for Zaha. He's got Mendy on the overlap. And Mendy plays it into the middle for Bernardo. But wait a second, Cazorla's playing a bad game and I want to take him off. And let's hope Chong can make a difference. Meanwhile, Bernardo Silva gets into the box and his shot's blocked. Comes out to De Bruyne. Chooses not to shoot, plays it to Cancelo. He will shoot, but Bale actually is back in defence making the block. De Bruyne will take. Laporte heads it away. Here's Silva. And that's it for the chance. Yellow card for Stones. Emre Can has come on for Mahrez, but we've got a throw. Wan-Bissaka to Toko Ekambi. Here's Chong. Chong's cross. Bale with the header, and it's gone in off the bar, off the post, and then just about over the line. Gareth Bale ties it up with 18 minutes to go. Chong with a brilliant cross, making an instant impact, and Bale with the finish. Jesus on for Zaha is City's response. Fabra gets booked. City free kick. De Bruyne sends it into the box. Hummels heads it away. It's come back to De Bruyne. He's found Mendy. That's a brilliant last-ditch block by Gareth Bale. And his clearance has found Toko Ekambi, who doesn't have any blue shirts near him. So he can bring it forward. Finds Fabinho. Now Fabra. Got players forward for this one. But Fabra's cross brilliantly blocked by Cancelo, who'll bring it clear for City. And he's found Aguero over the top, and this could be a good chance. Aguero with a shot, great save, Oblak tipping it round the post. De Bruyne with a corner. And it's missed everyone, and it will go out for a throw on the other side. Love to see it. Four minutes of added time. City have a throw. Cancelo to Aguero. Turns away. Cross is blocked. And then Fabinho blocks his second attempt, and it will be a corner. De Bruyne sends it in there. Fabinho heads it away. And here comes Dybala. This could be a chance to counter-attack. Dybala, who's been quiet all game. Tackled by Mendy. Chong gets there first and Mendy fouls him. That's got to be a yellow card. And it is for Benjamin Mendy. And it looks like one last chance maybe for City. De Bruyne whips it in there. Otamendi's header straight at Oblak. And that should be that. A minute after the game was supposed to be over. And there it is. We managed to hold Man City to a 1-1 draw. John Stones headed in the opener. Gareth Bale though headed in the equaliser. And Oblak, who saved 12 shots in this game, had a brilliant game and made sure we didn't lose. But it was Kevin De Bruyne who got a man of the match. Brilliant passing all game and assisted the goal for Stones. Worst players, Aguero, who just couldn't finish, and Fabra, Dybala and Cazorla for us didn't play that well. Unlucky, but it wasn't really unlucky. City deserved to win. Okay, that's fine. If you don't want to rest, you don't want to rest. Can't force you. We've got Wolfsberger coming up next then. Yes, De Bruyne is very good. So what does the table look like then? So we're still 1 point behind City. Liverpool can go, Tottenham can go top if they win their match. That would mean we go down to third. City's still unbeaten this season, but of course we still have to play them at home. So Bournemouth dispatched Newcastle 3-0. Villa beat Burnley 4-0 away, although they did have 10 men. Crystal Palace have beaten Liverpool, that's a good result. Southampton have beaten Wolves. And Watford have beaten Chelsea, who are really struggling, in 17th. And Tottenham do beat Everton 2-0 away, thanks to a Kane double. And that puts them top of the league. And us down to third. Okay, a couple more games then. As Leicester draw 2-2 with Arsenal, coming back from behind twice. And West Ham beat Sheffield United 3-0. takeover reports. Huh, interesting. Stop talking to me about Matip. And Norwich have beaten Brighton 2-0, so they're 5th in the league. Doing really well, Norwich. Patrick Roberts scoring both. Let's see how the under 23s got on in their match against Fulham. Okay, here's Kamara bringing it forward for Fulham. Pretty much uncontested. Kamara from a tight angle but saved by Edge. Now Edun with a corner, flicked on by Le Marchand, and it's gone over the bar. Edun with a free kick, and Le Marchand is unmarked and is able to head it in for Fulham, and they take the lead in the second half. Reed to Onoma. Onoma plays it long, and Taylor Crossdale finds himself with a chance from a tight angle, but good save by Edge. Here's Reed. Finds Mundell Smith. Cross comes in. It finds Santos close at the back post, but it's good blocked by Lomas Carberry. Too many double-barreled names. Edun with a free kick. Volleyed by Onoma, but it's blocked and cleared away. Edun free kick. Le Marchand's header. Jens back in there. Edge saves. With a rebound is tapped in by Harrison Reed. Now a free kick by Edun. Crossed in. Le Marchand's header is over the bar. Alright, defeat for us there. Okay, it looks like we're not going to be seeing Alba, Fernandez or Asensio any further this episode. Oblak has become a highly influential player. Proved international standing, I don't know what that means. Let's praise Gareth Bale as well. Rodriguez is being called up for Colombia. So Cruz, food poisoning, 1 to 7 days out. Fantastic. It's definitely what we needed, some more injuries. At least it wasn't a starter. Okay, so we're getting ready for a Wolfsburger match. It was 5-0 last time we played them. Cazorla hat-trick, Bale and Toko Ekambi were the goal scorers in that one. This time we have to play them in Austria. Let's go back to attacking. Focus play down the left, even though we don't have Alba. Alright, Cruz is back to light training. Alright, he's back on. Okay, he's going to miss the Wolfsburger match. He might make the Leicester match then. Okay. Alright, let's take on Wolfsburger. So let's go through the stipulations of what happens and what we need to do to go through. So a draw guarantees we go through. A win guarantees we go top. If we draw and Sparta Prague don't win, then we also win the group. If we lose and Sparta Prague don't win, and we also top the group. The only way we don't top the group is if we don't win and Sparta Prague do win. And the only way we could get knocked out is if could potentially get knocked out is if Wolfsberger beat us by 6 or more goals, which I don't think is going to happen. So we're basically through already. Let's go with you. So we're going to have an unchanged squad from the team that drew with City. Largely because we don't have that many to choose from. So Wolfsberger have got Koffler in goal, Novak, Baumgartner, Rinic and Schmitz at the back, Jäger and Leitgeb holding, Schmerberg, Lindl and Ritzmeier across the midfield, with Weissman up front, Kutin, Schiffel, Schmid, Nyangbo, Vernitsnig, Gulez and Schmidt on the bench. It's not the same Gulez that plays for... Okay, it's a different Gulez. Not the Gulez, I think it's Florian Gulez who's on my Tyrol save. Alright, well, let's go. Let's get the stub. Alright, Cazorla with an early pass to put Toko Akambi through, but the flag goes up. Has it just occurred to me that Cazorla and Toko Akambi are teammates at Villarreal in real life. It's never occurred to me before. So we kind of wrecked their team by taking them both. Sparta Prague take the lead against Malmo, which means as it stands we won't win the group today. But let's get a goal first. Wan-Bissaka gets the ball back from Cazorla from the throw. Here's Fabinho. Brings it forward. Plays it inside to Wan-Bissaka. Back to Fabinho. His crossbow is cleared away by Schmitz. As far as Hummels. Wan-Bissaka. Fabinho, Cazorla. Back to Fabinho. Down the line for Cazorla. Puts in the cross. Bale's unmarked at the back post. It's a good save, but the ball falls back to Gareth Bale. And he's hit some scoring form himself. And he gives us the lead after 15 minutes. Throw in for us. Fabra to Toko Akambi. Back to Fabra. Fabra pulls it back to Fabinho. Here's Bale. To tackle by Novak, who gets it clear. Laporte's header. Cazorla to Fabinho. Gets it back from Dybala. Here he is again. Finds Wan-Bissaka on the right. Wan-Bissaka looking for a cross. It's blocked, but Toko Akambi gets to it at the near post. And there you go. He'd gone one whole match against City without a goal, but he's already back on the score sheet. And he makes it 2-0. Okay, Rodriguez with a corner from the right. From the right. Baumgartner heads it away. And Lindl clears. Here's Weissman in a little bit of space for Wolfsberger. Good tackle though by Fabra. Gives it to Bale. And Bale sends Toko Akambi through on goal. Chance for a second. It's blocked though by the defender. Leitgeb is able to clear. As it slowly rolls out for a throw. Yellow card for Ritzmaier. Now on throw-in, Fabra will take. Sparta Prague go 2-0 up against Malmo. Fabra gets it back from Fabinho. Cross headed away by Ernic. It's come to Dybala. Here's Cazorla. Shoots from a tight angle and hits the side netting. Throw in now, Fabra to Fabinho and back to Fabra. Fabinho holds it up, finds Rodriguez, finds Toko Ekambi, who heads it down for Bale. Baumgartner's tackle. Toko Ekambi though takes the shot first time and can't find the target. Now for a corner, Rodriguez. Renic and Novak kind of headed away. It's fallen for Dybala though. Back out to Rodriguez, who cuts inside. Floats in across. Toko Ekambi heads it over. Laporte gets himself another yellow card. 2 minutes added on. And 2-0 up at the break. Bale and Toko Ekambi with the goals in quick succession. We only really need to win, so I guess it doesn't really matter the score. Just keep doing what you're doing, guys. Hopefully get some more goals. But we're doing fine. Okay, throw in now Wan-Bissaka to take. Fabinho. Hummels. Oh, never mind, that wasn't a highlight. The game tricked me once again. Niangbo comes on for Weissman. I remember Niangbo scoring against my Tyrol team, but I don't think he's going to have any such luck today. Malmo have pulled one back against Sparta Prague. Hummels now gets himself booked, and Malmo have managed to tie it up. So I guess we don't even need to do anything. We could let Wolfsberger come back and be just fine. Anyway, Schmitz's throw, Niangbo to Ritzmaier. I didn't mean that, by the way. Please don't let them score. Schmitz to Lindl. Now Niangbo. Lindl looking for Novak, who's headed it down. Chance for Schmerbeck, and his shot is tipped over by Oblak. First thing he's had to do this match. Lindl with a corner. Headed away by Bale. It's come out to Leitgeb. Ritzmaier shoots from distance, and it actually deflects in, and Wolfsberger have one back. Marcel Ritzmaier. Damn, I was hoping for a clean sheet. Schmidt on for Schmerbeck for Wolfsberger, and they may think they have a chance of equalising. Could be right. Not very happy with the second half performance, it has to be said. Renic gets booked. Schmidt now on for Novak. It's a yellow card now for Bale. Throw in for us, Fabra to Toko Ekambi. Back to Fabra. Here's Laporte. Goes all the way back to Oblak. Rain pouring pretty heavily, it looks like, in Austria. Hummels. Fabinho. Now Laporte out to Bale. Bale sends it long, and Toko Ekambi throw on goal. Can he get his second? Saved by Koffler and cleared by Jaeger. Hummels free kick to Wan-Bissaka. Back to Hummels. Wan-Bissaka Cazorla, Dybala, Fabinho. Holds it up, plays it back to Wan-Bissaka. Fabinho again. Cazorla, Wan-Bissaka, Fabinho. Gets it back from Dybala. Switches it to Bale on the left. Can Bale find a man in the box? He's found Dybala on the edge, but his shot is blocked. And I don't know what kind of bug's happening here, but why is Schmid wearing a black shirt when the rest of his team is wearing white? That was very, very odd. I mean, I assume that's only a visual bug. Right, Fabinho looking tired. Let's bring on Fagundes to replace him. And Wolfsberger have a corner, maybe a chance to equalise. Definitely hope not. Lindell takes. Jaeger with a header. He's put it wide though. We've managed to escape with a victory. Looks like it didn't really matter in the end, as I think the other game finished in a draw. Bale and Toko Akambi with the goals. Ritzmaier pulling one back. Bale man of the match. Schmerbeck, who almost scored at one point, was their worst player apparently, only making half of his passes. Okay, happy with that. Get a little bit of money. Rodriguez. Okay, now he wants to take a rest. Ooh, Galatasaray beat Lyon with 10 men. It's a Champions League game, right? No, it's a Europe. What? Yeah, Champions League game. Doesn't matter. They got knocked out anyway. They needed a miracle from that match. Okay, well, let's scroll through what else happened in the Europa League then. Lazio beating Sevilla, so Sparta Prague did draw with Malmo, so we didn't even need any kind of result to top the group. Wolves lost to Rennes. Late winner by Wolfsburg against Young Boys. Spartak Moscow beat Roma. Arsenal held by Mönchengladbach. 3 goals in injury time for Braga as they beat AIK. Cool. Alright, one more match to go then. It's going to be Leicester at home. Okay, let's watch the youngsters take on Blackburn. Grayson's header to Chapman. Chapman back to Grayson. He goes over the top. Samuel's through for Blackburn. Tipped over by Navas, but the flag is up anyway. Samuel heads it down for Chapman. Chapman gets away from the defender. Chance for Chapman off the outside of a post. Downing free kick. Stuart Downing, incidentally, and it's headed over by Dietz. It looked like a good chance. Penalty for Blackburn. Graham manages to put it away. Blackburn lead thanks to Danny Graham. United throw. McCallany to Rossiter, or Blizzardgang throw I should say. Rossiter's cross. Freaks with a header, and he somehow missed. Freak miss. Samuel heads it on for Graham. He finds Chapman. Chapman's through. Can he make it 2? He puts it wide. Downing free kick for Blackburn from kind of deep. Puts it into the box. So Samuel flicks it on. And Navas is able to tip it onto the post. Last minute. Downing to Gladwin. He finds Chapman. Chance for Chapman. Navas saves. And Samuel somehow spoons over the rebound in an empty net. But it's not going to matter because Blackburn are going to win anyway. Alright, another great training week for Mr. Chong. He's fed up with me praising him. Okay. And let's get stuck in against Leicester. Maybe we'll rest Rodriguez. Liverpool have beaten West Ham 2-0 thanks to Mane and Keita. And Everton managed to beat Villa 3-2 away. Bournemouth win at Brighton. Watford beat 10-man Newcastle 4-1. Tottenham have beaten Norwich 2-0, so looks like unless City get a big win, they're going to be at the top of the table at the end of the episode. Chelsea finally getting themselves a good win, although Burnley went down to 10 men before they did end up winning 4-0. All the goals in the second half. And City do win 2-1 away to Sheffield United. So that means even if we win, we're going to be staying third this episode. Okay, so we enter into December then, a busy period, and you can see from our schedule on the screen that it's definitely going to be quite a few games coming up. So Toko Akambi came third in the Player of the Month. I mean, Harry Kane scored 7 goals in 4 games, so it would have been crazy to give it to anyone else. Lacazette came second. Well, good job by Toko Akambi. I've come second in Manager of the Month, behind Pochettino, who, to be fair, won all his games. I mean, I'd argue that's a pretty easy schedule compared to us having to play in the Manchester Derby. We beat Arsenal as well, didn't we? In November. No, that was October. We only played Everton, Watford and City in November. Eddie Howe coming in third for Bournemouth. Okay, Leicester at home then. Okay, well, it turns out we're not going to be resting James Rodriguez. Going to be starting him, even though he kind of needs a rest, but we've got injuries and not many players that can really fill in for him. So we're going to risk starting him, but the person we are going to rest is Fabinho, and we're going to give Tony Cruz a chance in his place. Not the worst replacement to have. Leicester have got Schmeichel in goal, Pereira, Charlar, Evans and Chilwell at the back, and Ndidi holding, Tielemans and Praet in the middle, Gray and Maddison on the wings with Vardy up front, Ward, Morgan, Chowdhury, Iheanacho, Barnes, Benkovic and Albrighton on the bench. And this may seem like an easy game, but Leicester are a very good counter-attacking team, so it might be tougher than it seems. Although if Vardy's going to give passes like that, we should be fine. Alright, free kick for us. Wan-Bissaka to Cruz. It's a lovely switch to find ex-teammate of Real Madrid Bale, but he miscontrols it and Pereira clears. Laporte to Fabra. And Fabra's given it away, and there is Vardy, who took it off Laporte there. Vardy, good tackle by Hummels, and Oblak is able to clear. Toko Ekambi back to Cruz, and Cruz finds Dybala making a run forward. Chance for Paulo Dybala, and it's a great finish. We've hit Leicester on the counter, which is supposed to be their specialty, and it's Paulo Dybala who has given us an early lead. Much needed goal for him. Vardy, Praet and Ndidi as Leicester kick off. Evans to Praet, Tielemans and Ndidi. Back to Charlar. Pereira brings it forward. Goes for the pass. Wan-Bissaka heads it away. Praet to Chilwell. He plays it down the line for Maddison. Wan-Bissaka's tackle and he gets it clear. And Ndidi heads it to Tielemans and gets it back. And that's a lovely pass by Ndidi to find Pereira in space. His cross met by Maddison, and Leicester have instantly equalised. Oblak got a hand to it but couldn't keep it out, and James Maddison has tied it up. Not what we wanted, and just again from kickoff is going to be another highlight. Here is Dybala. Back to Cruz, he looks for Cazorla. Chilwell intercepts, Chilwell plays it long. And Vardy with a chance, saved by Oblak, and he'll collect the loose ball. And defensively, very concerning. I mean, even before our goal, Vardy had almost got through himself, although Bale now puts Toko Ekambi through, and I don't know what he was doing there. It's offside, but he tried to pass it across to no one when he was throwing goal, or was that just a really, really poor shot? Yellow card for Fabra. Throw-in for us. Wan-Bissaka to Toko Ekambi. Comes down the right, puts in a cross. Headed away by Pereira. Cruz collects the loose ball, plays it to Dybala. Cruz forward, Evans clears. Laporte's header, but Ndidi heads it to Tielemans and gets it back, and his long ball puts Vardy through. Another chance for Vardy, and this time he makes no mistake. And after us taking the lead after 2 minutes, Leicester now lead after 11 minutes, and the defending today has been terrible. We've only lost one game this season, which was to Wan-Bissaka. Now Fabra looks hurt, and it looks like it's going to be a rare appearance for Phil Bardsley. Maybe even his first. But hopefully he's ready to go. Gets it back from Cruz. Fabra, back to Cruz, Rodriguez, Toko Ekambi, Cruz, Rodriguez, Cruz, Dybala, Toko Ekambi to Rodriguez, back to Toko Ekambi, takes a touch, but forces a save from Schmeichel, and it'll be a corner. Cruz will take. Evans heads it away. Toko Ekambi plays it back to Dybala, He's looking for a pass. He's found Bale and forces another good save by Schmeichel. So we're starting to get back into the game. Cruz with a corner. Evans heads it away. Comes out to Cazorla. Back out to Cruz. He plays it back to Laporte. Laporte goes for the switch. And looks like he gave it away there. Okay, Laporte free kick, short to Cruz. Back to Laporte. Cruz again. Rodriguez. Cazorla's not playing well. I guess we'll bring him off as well. We'll bring on Chong. And Toko Akambi's gone for goal from the edge of the box. But it's an easy one for Schmeichel. Schmeichel puts it down, plays it to Chilwell. Here's Evans against his former team, I forgot to mention earlier. Chilwell to Maddison, and now Tielemans looking for Vardy with a pass. Vardy from a tight angle, he's gone for it, and Oblak is able to hold on to it. Gives it to Laporte quickly. Okay, we get away with that, almost put under too much pressure. Cazorla will bring it forward. Finds Dybala with a good pass. And Dybala goes for goal. Tipped round the post by Schmeichel. Feel a bit guilty for taking Santi off now, but he hasn't had a good game. Cruz will take the corner. It's Evans with a header away. Charlar's header. Picked up by Chong. Out to Cruz. Whips in a cross, and then Didi has to head that one behind for another corner. Chance for Cruz to deliver. And it's gone straight into the arms of Schmeichel. Well, we're knocking on the door, but we just can't seem to find an equaliser. As Chilwell gets to that ahead of Chong. Maddison to Pryatt. Chilwell. He finds Tielemans, and Tielemans over the top for Vardy. That seems to be an overpowered combination, and Oblak is able to save it this time. Maddison with the corner. It's come to Vardy at the back post. He plays it to Ndidi. Tielemans. Charlar, Maddison. His cross is blocked by Bardsley, and Bardsley wins a tackle. Leicester corner, Maddison headed away by Laporte. Here's Pereira. Maddison, cross blocked, back to Pereira. He sets up Tielemans on the edge, but his shot's blocked and Phil Bardsley can clear it. Evans throw to Vardy. Maddison. Wan-Bissaka clears it away. I don't know if he had a shot blocked there. Here's Pryatt though to Maddison. Evans. Chilwell to Pryatt. Maddison to Vardy. Tielemans. Pryatt again. Tielemans finds Maddison. Maddison goes for goal. And it's a brilliant finish by Maddison for a second. And Leicester are 3-1 up. It looks like we're heading for a defeat here. I mean, there's still a whole half to go, but the way our defence is playing, we're just leaking so many chances. And Laporte's also been having a poor game. So we'll replace him with Matip. All 3 subs done before half time because players are injured or not playing well. Okay, Bardsley's throw. Here's Cruz. Back to Bardsley. Cruz to Toko Akambi. Plays it back, but Tielemans with a weird clearance. Chong heads it down for Wan-Bissaka. Back to Chong. Here's Dybala. Dybala goes for goal. Saved by Schmeichel. He's the one guy who's looked like making stuff happen. Well, he has scored a goal, to be fair. Cruz now with a corner. Headed away by Ndidi. It's come out to Hummels. His cross is blocked and Pereira has got there before Dybala. He leads the counter-attack, but good tackle by Wan-Bissaka. Last chance, Bardsley plays the free kick short to Bale. Cruz forward for Bardsley. He loses out to Ndidi and he plays it over the top for Vardy. Surely the half-time whistle should have gone. Oblak manages to save it as Vardy's through for the umpteenth time. They won't have time to take the corner, it'll be half-time. Maddison twice and Vardy turning around Dybala's opener in what's been a very poor performance. I mean, Europa League tiredness is no doubt kicking in, but still at home to Leicester. I mean, look at that pass by Hummels. It's not good enough, really. Chilwell throw to Maddison. Here's Pryatt. Back to Maddison, who gets there ahead of Hummels. Cross finds Gray. Bardsley blocks both of his shots. And he's found Toko Akambi with a pass. Here's Rodriguez to Dybala. Back to Cruz. Cruz over the top and Dybala's through again. Like a replay of his first goal, except he doesn't score this time. Schmeichel makes the save. Once again, it's Dybala who's finding himself in those positions. Now we've got to throw Wan-Bissaka to Toko Akambi. Back to Wan-Bissaka. Plays it inside for Cruz. Here's Chong. Chong, great cross to the back post, and Gareth Bale is able to finish, and he's pulled it back to 3-2. Great cross by Chong. Lovely finish by Bale. It's the third game in a row that he's scored in. And there might be a chance now we can tie it up. Yellow card for Chilwell. And one for Ndidi as well. Barnes comes on for Gray. We've got a throw deep in our half. Wan-Bissaka to Hummels. Back to Wan-Bissaka. He finds Chong down the line. Chong comes inside, plays it back to Cruz. Here's Hummels. Matip. Back to Hummels. Matip again. And he's just blasted it long. And it's easy for Pereira to bring under control. He finds Tielemans. Back to Pereira, and he finds Barnes with a lovely chip pass down the line. Barnes' cross is blocked, but it falls to Pereira. And he sets up Tielemans for the shot. Good block by Cruz. He tries again, but Matip tackled by Vardy, who plays it to Maddison. That's poor by Matip. And Maddison's got his hat trick. And that surely seals the win for Leicester. Disappointing. Yellow card for Pereira. 4 minutes added on. I mean, it's a game we clearly haven't deserved to get anything out of. Leicester could quite easily have scored more. Hopefully it's a wake-up call for the team as well. Matip, who's been crying about not playing, gets into the first team and immediately makes a mistake to give Leicester a goal. That's going to be it. 4-2 to Leicester. It's been a poor day for us. Dybala gave us the lead and was tied for our best player. Cruz played well as well, but Maddison scored twice. Well, Maddison, Vardy, and Maddison again turned it around for Leicester. Gareth Bale pulled one back to give us some hope. Maddison then completed his hat-trick after a poor mistake by Matip. Man of the match, no surprise, went to Maddison for his hat-trick. Worst players, Wan-Bissaka and Hummels didn't do very well. Some players reacted negatively to me, expecting better from them. Okay, well that's going to do it then for this episode. We started with a decent draw away at Manchester City. Probably deserved to lose that one. Gareth Bale equalised after John Stones had given them the lead. We sealed top spot in our Europa League group with a 2-1 win away at Wolfsberger. Not the greatest win, but it was good enough. Thanks to Bale and Toko Ekambi. Bale scored for the third game in a row at home to Leicester, but it wasn't enough, as we fell to a very disappointing 4-2 defeat. And in the next episode we will take on Burnley at home, Southampton away. This is a Burnley side who are bottom of the league, Southampton who are 14th, but a Southampton team that knocked us out of the Carabao Cup. So there's a chance for revenge there. And then we play our final game at home to Sparta Prague in the Europa League, a dead rubber, as we've already secured top spot. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and want to know when I'm going live next, feel free to check out my Discord link below, along with my other social media links to find out when I'm going live. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next video, I hope. Goodbye.